Hello, my name is Aleta and this is my intro video for the OHMS Gaming Girls contest. I'm going to try and do this in a few shorter segments so that hopefully it doesn't get too long. So, a little bit about me. Well, probably notice that I look a little different than my pictures for my talent competition entry. This is closer to how I look kind of on a daily basis. I don't tend to wear contacts. I wear my glasses. And I really don't tend to wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, this is kind of me without the 2 hours of costuming and makeup and all. So let's see. Well, I guess we'll start off with gaming-wise. I really like tabletop gaming. That's kind of my big thing. I do some computer gaming and video gaming, not as much. I used to play a lot of the first-person shooters like Duke Nukem and Doom and stuff like that. I played WoW. Gnome Warlock named Misbehavior. And I've played Blood Elf Warlock. I've tried except for the newest expansion. I haven't gotten that, but otherwise I've played every race and every character class because I wanted to try them all, which is why I've never had part of the reason I've never had a high-level character in that game either, because I can't stick with them. It's one of the only games that I've actually ever gone back to. Typically, a game will keep my interest for maybe a few weeks if it's a video game, and then I get bored and move on to something else. So yeah, I don't really have an addictive personality per se. I'm more of a jack of all trades. I get pulled in every which direction, which on the forums and such, it's probably noticeable in that when people ask about things that I have a big long list of stuff that I do because that's the kind of the curse of jack of all trades, because you're good at a bunch of stuff but you're master of none. It's kind of it. You get pulled in all these different directions and you never stay on one thing because you're going, ooh, let me try this, ooh, let me do this, ooh, let me do this. Which is, a lot of what I do. I do have a background in acting. In high school, actually I started in grade school, doing little school productions, things like that. And then in high school, I actually went to a performing arts high school for theater. Really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, that is one of those careers that's not that easy to pursue. So after high school, I did the standard thing, got a job. Worked in retail for 10 years. Woo! Yeah, that was fun. So also when I was in high school, I was in the human chess match and the local medieval fair. So I've done stage combat. This is a Highland steel light rapier. It is combat worthy. I own a few other daggers, stabs, things like that. I like weapons, especially more medieval weapons. So, in the vein of tabletop gaming, this is my Ars Magica folder. Ars Magica is a game that was formerly by White Wolf. That's who actually originally created it, and then they sold it off. It is more or less in the history of the White Wolf universe, so it's historical fantasy. One of the unique things about Ars Magica is that you play multiple characters. So your main character is always a mage, but there's a bunch of different types of mages, so depending on kind of what you want to do. You've got your shapeshifters who tend to be combat oriented. You've got your fire and destruction mages who, well, yeah, tend to be your tanks in a magical sense. You've got scholars and politicians and magic item makers and spell makers, and so it gives you a lot of, it still gives you a lot of variety, even with that, you know, that it has to be a mage. One of the more interesting things is one of the houses in Ars Magica is Tremere. So anyone who's ever played Vampire will recognize that name. Yeah, you can actually play a Tremere mage in the game. And also in Mage, for White Wolf, they talk about the Order of Hermes. Well, in Ars Magica, all the mages are part of the Order of Hermes. So it's a little interesting to play the game in that sense. One of the things I did when I was playing this game was I actually created composite sheets for all of my characters, all my main characters. There are some I didn't bother with, but like this is my mage, Minerva, who was an artist, so she designed clothing and jewelry. You know, this system had the most amazing magic system of any one I've ever dealt with. This is my French bard character, and this would be my belly dancer, Yasmin, who was the wife of one of the other mages, and a belly dancer who fought with scimitars. And, well, yes, and lots of other characters. This outfit that I'm wearing is actually one that I designed for Minerva, minus the belly dance belt. But otherwise, yeah, this was actually a costume designed for her that I liked enough that I went ahead and actually made it. Now, there's a reason for the belly dance belt. I have taken belly dance classes off and on throughout the years. It's been a few years since I took classes. And one of the things I was going to show, I don't know that I'm going to try and balance this on my head, or at least not do too much with it. This is one of my other swords. It is a belly dance sword. So you can do various things, of course. One of the big ones is balancing it on your head while you're doing your stuff, which is great. I'm a lot of practice. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm probably not going to try and do too much with it because, you know, I've tried this video a few other times and had a little difficulty. Like I said, it's been a few years. So, see how it goes. Yeah, I can already tell. Beyond that, probably not going to have much luck. So, I'll do a few moves, which I can do, but not great belly dancing, but hey, it's one of those big things, and you'll see it as a theme a lot, because I always love the way belly dancers look. In fact, love Rachel Bryce, love Triple Fusion belly dance. Wish I could do that, but yeah, no. So, quick few things, and then we'll cut it off at this, because it's already 9 minutes. Sorry. So, anyways, I think I'll cut it off there, and come back with maybe a few other little bits and pieces about me.